Right, I'm going to share 2 little stories today. Here we go. Psst, hey, down here. I remember you from the corner by the co-op. I remember your smile. Got a minute? Just to say hey? Well, all right, he says, using his cardboard anything helps, God bless sign like a little door. Oh, wait, hold up. Wipe your feet. Your mama raised you in a barn. I'm just playing. Welcome, my sister. Sister? More like auntie. Word, my hipster aunt from Detroit. Your hippie aunt from Poughkeepsie, other side of the family. You write songs? No, poetry. I knew it. This life, it ain't for the faint of heart, not for sensitive souls like you and me. This being out in the elements and the struggle to stay clean, as in no to dope and yes to soap. See, I'm a poet too. It's really a wild ride. But being out here and having people ignore you, just close their eyes and step right over you, almost too much for a body to bear. Of course, it ain't really me they don't want to see. It's themselves. I'm just a mirror. And that's my job, to get them to look. Kind of like a shrink. And even when I just am here busking with this banjo, that's my gig. And even when I'm just sitting here on my brains, if you know what I mean, I'm a reporter and this here's my beat. Sure, y'all can read about the homeless problem in the newspapers or whatever, but it's real different to see it up close and personal, and to smell it too. And believe you me, it don't always smell pretty. Then a fellow rolls down his window and shouts, "Get a job!" Blast pass. Get a job? Man, I'm already a shrink, a musician, and a reporter, and those are just the things I do legally. He wants me to get a job. I tell you, there's just no pleasing some people. Hey, Auntie, don't let him steal your smile. He's just mad because he got in a fight with his wife, left the cap off the toothpaste. And it fell in the toilet. And he put it back on the tube anyway. And she saw him do it. Ooh. Hey, if I ask you for a $5, will you think that I invited you in just to shake you down? That's another thing that really sucks about being homeless. People think you can't multitask, can't say hello and be hungry at the same time. She gives him a $5. Actually, could you make that a 10? What, too steep? No, too cheap. All right, then make it a 20. No, I mean I'm too cheap. No worries, lunch is on me. We can go wherever you want so long as it's cheap. I only got $5. I left my 10 spot in your pocket. I'm just playing, my sister. Anyway, PB&J's my favorite, and a triple-decker's only like $2 at the party store. How about you? Favorite lunch of all time? Really? Yeah, go for it. All right, tomato bisque soup, grilled asparagus, and wilted greens with raspberry vinaigrette. Got it. 2 PB&Js, mine on white, yours on wheat. There it is. That smile. I told you I'm a mirror, and that smile, that's who you really are. And who you see here, you with your poet eyes and great big heart, that's who I really am, too. After a long day's journey by bus, plane, and wild ride with a cabbie who quips he learned to drive playing video games, I land back at my old childhood home, here to celebrate my mom's 75th birthday. She's never been one for sentiment. In lieu of a big hug and hello, she greets me with, "Wipe your feet, don't put your suitcase on the tile, and watch the walls." The house is pristine, at least for now. Hand towels snow white, bone dry, silk flowers spry as the day they were born. A plush carpet mysteriously free of footprints. And the piece de resistance, an authentic ice cream sundae candle. An ice cream sundae candle that looks very real and will never, ever melt unless it meets its match. It's almost as if my old childhood home with all its signs of life, muddy tracks, soggy towels, obstacle course of books and toys and sippy cups, has morphed into a museum with my mother as loyal caretaker. All visit, she dogs me with a sponge and a broom, tries to fix my hair, my collar, my cuffs, my life. On our last morning together, she says, "I wish you wouldn't touch those cabinets with your sticky hands. And I wish you'd find yourself a husband, too." Just as I turn to snap my reflexive reply, I catch sight of her, a 75-year-old woman armed with only sponge and broom, trying to create a little oasis of perfection in a messy world. And suddenly the whole story shifts. I lay down the script we've been following our whole lives, turn toward her and say, "You'll miss me when I'm gone." She looks at me, a tear in her eye, and says, "Yes, I will. I most certainly will. And I you, Mom."